So it was a mini. It's been specially recovered in, all the way from Falkirk, and I think they've been in luck. They've been in luck with their clutch. So I'm hopeful we're just going to change it, because that's rotted in there as well. So I'm very hopeful that it's just busted. It's surely got to be. I've got no clutch pedal at all. So I think on these, I think on this model it's just a subframe off. Yep, I think so anyway. I'm not sure. It's either front end off and that off. But to be honest, I think I'll just take I'm going to just take that off. That was a cable tie for previous something. So I'm going to suggest it's that pipe. I think we need to start there. Nice if it's split off somewhere close. Doubt it, but doubt it. It's up there, up to that rubber. That's a shame, man, it's rotten where it is. It's a shame it's rotten where it is. I could probably have fixed that. But I can't fix it where it is. I could have probably had it back now within a couple of hours. Well, tomorrow. But yeah, I think we'll need to try and see where we can get a clutch pipe now. Well, I mean, it's surely going to be cheaper than the clutch. I think we need to start with a slave and a new pipe on it. So back to the drawing board with the pricing strategy, but at least it's one of them now. Anywho, so 21-year-old car, auto mind you, but I'm going to suggest it's still well better than that thing. Don't know about the Mustang, mind you. I'm not sure about that. Taking its time, this very, very slow. It may have to pressure bleed. This one. Can't get the pedal to come back. Obviously I'm vacuuming it, and every now and again I get a wee bit. So I can feel it every now and again I get a wee bit. Well, it's taking a wee bit of that. So we'll just keep going, slowly. If we need to pressure bleed, there's nothing we can do. But I do prefer this way. Close the valve. Oh, you can see there's no film right there. So we'll close that over now. I'll just come out it. A load of air in the emulsified crap, so... And I did see that bubbling a minute ago, so... You know... Definitely air. Oh, here we go. Good now. Oh, aye. Nearly. Oh, okay. Hey, oh, my nipple now. Valve nipple, whatever you want to call it. Still full up there. See what happens. See what happens. That stuff is still out there. Moving. So we'll go back to pumping. Ugh. You can see the valve's open, but I'll just give us a couple. Right. And then a little, give it some more. Right, so we've bled it again, I've bled it a couple of times, and we've let it sit. Oh, I'm quite happy with that now. You can hear it squeaking away. So, but you can hear it squeaking away. But you can actually see, look, there's obviously no nipple opened on that bit, and so now that it's been, the air's got into it, you can just see 100% being that. So, and the pipe was in next door, it was in the next door neighbours, so must have missed a wee van guy yesterday. So wee Gus must have given it to my neighbours. So I'll just put it back up and just check it all and make sure there's no leaks or anything on it, and give that once over as well. So wee minute, I'm giving it all a check over and seems all good. Seems all good. Suspension in the front, all the springs are attached, no playing the ball joints anywhere. Unless anti-roll bar links, sometimes with these ramps the springs are loading them up, you can't feel the play in the ball joints and the anti-roll bar link. But it's had rear pads as well, all good. Oh geez, really glad I checked that now. I did not, this is what I was coming to highlight, was this, which has replaced the sensor, and then I've just did that, so that looks expensive. It wouldn't have lasted very long, but Jesus Christ man, there's no bolt in the caliper. So I'm going to try and fix that now. What on earth? I cannot quite believe that. Right, okie dokes, we'll fix that. Right, so obviously this wire was all buffing off the tyre. You can see there's a position they've had it in, so that's how it was. So we'll get it all tucked back in properly where it's meant to go. Well, I'm just going to cable tie this and this now. Oh, there you go. There's a problem right there, look. So I've not even bothered putting that back in there. So that one goes up into there. There must be another one. There it's there. So they're too lazy. That is just, and I don't normally badmouth other establishments, I really do not. So there's where they go to, up there. So into that bit of plastic is where those two wires go. And obviously I've put the wrong one in first. This one's obviously meant to go in first. I really do not, guys, I do not badmouth other establishments. It's not in my nature, to be honest with you. I'd just rather that they fix the cars, whatever they've been doing to them, properly, whoever's doing it. So I just thought it was that cable there. I'm not going to need to check the bolts there, because that one obviously is missing, and you can see the risk is that contacts the wheel, locks that wheel up, right? So I thought, okay, we'll get a bolt in there, watch this. So there you go. I've not put any spanners on this, guys, so I swear my children's life. I have not put anything on there. That's how the car's come in. So we've come in, so there's the clutch fluid that ran out that when we sat it there. So we knew that this, oh sorry, I didn't finish the job. There we go. Right, so that's that wee plastic cap on. I mean, we probably could have recovered that sleeve, right? But we've all heard it squeaking in here as well, so we know that's probably taking a beating, right? So we'll replace that, and then if the clutch goes, which it might do, then we know this is all new. So happy days on that front. So I really can't believe that. So we'll need to get a couple of cable ties, and we're not going to reuse that bolt, to be honest with you. I'll put one bolts on it. So I'll get them all cable tied up. But that just shows you guys, I mean, how easy was that for me to do that? That was not really difficult at all. Just to put those back in there, and what it's done is it's taken that away for that tyre. So you can see they've obviously had difficulty as well. They've a brand new wire there that they've obviously spent money on as well, and then just to do that to it. So the issue's probably not here, the issue's maybe at the plug. So, do you know what I mean? It's pretty poor, to be honest with you. It really is. I'm not happy with that at all. Like, so we had I'm not going to mention them again, but we had an actual one of the manufacturers We had a steering rack that went wrong, man, and some people just shouldn't be allowed to touch cars, to be honest with you. So we've got a wee cable tight. That one will probably be fine. Take two just in case, and we'll get that wire tidied up, and then we'll get some nice new bolts in there and get that tightened up. So I think we'll maybe go with these ones. Some Loctite on them. Something. Aye. So aye, man, that's it could have been a severe incident, and I think now that we've seen this, we will check the wheel tops on it as well. They've most probably been uggered to death, so to be honest with you, but after finding the caliper bolts slack, I think we'll just check that all. Okie doke. So taking the wheel off it, right, had the back of that off as well. So it's just had rear pads. They've not changed to this. Don't know why they didn't do this. To me, it needs this, right? So, and they're probably not that expensive for this, to be honest with you. They're not vented. I've really been recommending pads and discs. I would at least chap the bloody lip off it. You know what I mean? So anyway, is the handbrake on? Handbrake's not on. I can't have done that. Jesus, right, so there's the wheel nuts, full of crud. And like I said, we had the back of the wheel off. Now, my first day at TUM as an apprentice, the gentleman that owns it seen me putting a wheel on, and he told me to take the wheel back off. And of course, being an apprentice, so why? He's never asked you why, just take the wheel off. So I took the wheel off, and this is what he showed me. He says, clean all that up. He says, because the potential risk there is you've tightened the wheel onto a big bit of rust, and then go over a pothole, the rust all breaks off and the wheel becomes slack. So always clean up your hub, guys. Always clean your wheel nuts as well, you know, because that's all rusty in there. So clean them up, double check your torques and your bolts, and this won't happen. It's probably what's happened is they've never been tightened, to be honest with you. They've probably been running behind and never been checked. So drive tech pads on it, so comfy ding bro. So let's see if we can turn that so you can see the wheel as well. So we'll take the wheel off the other side now, because there's a lot of the crustacean in it, man. I mean, so that's never going to seat right, so I'll get it all cleaned up. Let's just see what's happening here with these brakes, but you know, and there was an ABS light on. Jesus, that's quite tight, man. Jesus. Right, so I'll need disc and pads again next year, and this is what happens. So what they do is they tell you, just the pads, mate, we'll do it really cheap for you. They've fired a set of pads in it, probably really quickly. They've got their money. Now the car's in here, so we've got all this tightened up. Hey, let's see how easy it is to take the lip off the disc. I've checked the pads, and I've fixed that slide. Make sure it's turning okay. Take that back to there. Just give it a good old clean up. So just taking that caliper off completely, just to check. No, I'll make sure the pads are actually free. So they're free there. weight on them. Human error. They're all humans, but it's got too many errors on this one. Too many errors, especially when somebody's paying for it. You know, if it was in a college or something and this happened, then fair enough. You know, should have been checked by an instructor or something, but this has been in the garage. The garage just did this. So that's on this other one. Probably a little bit, but I'm being a bit more fast. Oh, jeez. So, I bet all those else probably, but I'm not sure about that. And coming back off, I don't think they will. Usually when I tighten bolts, they stay tightened. Don't believe these have all been tightened. I'll take the oil off as well. Tiger strength. Right. So check into the grips already. Make it tight. It seems tight, and what we'll do is we'll clean it all. We'll clean all the threads as well on here. There's Mr. Nikita. Get Mr. Nikita. This is just for a customer reference. The gentleman who owns this car, well, his daughter owns the car actually, is the shit more in the electric. Right, so that's that bit all clean. Paint marks on the bolts as well, and they've got Loctite on them. We'll just check these ones. The Spaniard tight. So well, it could have been two different guys, but doubt it. I just forgot to check that side. So the other side's okay. Right, so you can see the inside of the wheel as well. So once I clean all that up, I know there's no loose material on there. I know that when I torque the wheel's going to be torqued and it's going to stay on, so that's why I always clean up. And that's why the guy at TUM, the guy that owns it, made me pull the wheel off on the first day. So he's, don't argue with me, just take the wheel off and I'll show you why. And that, he's exactly right, he's exactly right. So that's how I've did it for my first day as an apprentice mechanic. Clean up the wheels before you put them on, clean up the hubs before you put them on, check the wheel torques, and if you're not sure, get somebody with more experience to check it for you. So we're just resetting, it was deactivated, the inspection one, but for whatever reason it's lit up, it's telling us it needs an inspection, so we've got inspection in the year 2023, oh, 23, okay, so aye, so it'll come back on in December then, that light anyway. Reset these ones, right, so 100%. Rear brakes, well they've did them and they've obviously no bothered getting in. I bet that's why they couldn't get the light out. I bet that's bloody why. Maybe not do that because of this one. Reset, that should be cool. 100% on there. Vehicle check. Reset. Some no right to the rear brakes. Probably that wire. Right, there's a fault there with the rear brakes, it won't do that. New vehicle check one either for whatever reason. Oh no, it did it that time. Try the rear brakes again, one more time. Doubt it, but no, there's a problem there. DSC problem. So we're going to go back out of here. Back out of functions, we're going to get into diagnostics. We're going to get into chassis, ABS, DSC, see what's going on in there, trouble codes. Brake fluid level too low, that's because of the pipe. Right, so that's out of there now. Escape, escape, escape. Back to hot functions. Back into reset. Come on, watch Kate on all that. Right. So we've did all the bits on it then. Did the clutch pipe, we've reattached the rear brakes to the vehicle, they weren't attached, so yes, 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 yes. Right, now let's see if it'll do it. No, doesn't like it, won't do the rear brakes, so no codes there in a minute, so right, well we'll worry about that another day. Updates, loving updates. Get it, geese it. Ah, right, okay, we'll do that one first. And then geese these Nissan GTR. Always got those in. Always got those GTRs in. I'm all about the GDM. Right, we're not going to watch that.